Okay. I know it seems like they all committed suicide. The poison was clearly self-administered. But 13 suicides in the past month? And that's not it. I've been doing research and background checks on all the Vicks. They all consume the same poison. They all have families. None of them showed any previous signs of suicidal thoughts or depression or anything like that. No, nothing at all, sir. Look, I know you think this is just some crazy random happenstance, but I'm telling you.
No, you're right.
What? You agree with me now? What changed your mind, sir?
There's been another one.
There must be something about this one, or you wouldn't have called.
Yep. Meet me in the conference room at the brief detail of the stuff that puts you in detective table as well.
Yes, sir. Right away. I'll be there as soon as I can. Sorry I'm late, Captain Harper. I got here as soon as I could.
Actually, you're right on time, Detective Pierce. Now, I understand you ladies have been investigating these other serial suicides.
We have? We have.
So I assume you're familiar with the files of the other victims.
Yes, we are.
Okay, well this is our latest victim. Her name's Alice Monroe, blonde, 5'3", with a 16-month-old baby at home. We found her in the abandoned hospital down the road. Now, according to your other investigations, does she have anything in comparison to the other victims?
No, none at all.
That's what I'm saying. These victims are almost too random. They're perfectly mismatched. They have nothing in common, nothing at all. They don't even shop at the same grocery store, for Christ's sakes. It can't just be a coincidence.
That's exactly what I thought. And then we found this at the crime scene.
Is that her blood?
Yes, blood. She apparently took a pen out of her purse, stabbed herself in the arm, and wrote that message on the floor.
Look inside. What does that mean?
Whatever it is, it's gotta be very important.
How critical can look inside be?
This isn't just something she scribbled on a napkin in a coffee shop. She was dying. She stabbed herself. It would have hurt.
Okay, I'm just saying, it seems a little vague, don't you think?
Has the autopsy come back yet?
That's exactly what we thought at first. And yes, it did, but there's nothing unusual in her body besides the poison.
So, what does it mean?
I have no idea.
Captain Harper,
Yes, Detective Pierce.
do you mind if I take this file home with me and look it over further? I want to be better for tomorrow.
I don't see a problem with that. Just let me know as soon as you find anything, understood?
Yes, Captain.
Good. Alright, now if you ladies will excuse me, I'm having lunch this afternoon with Detectives Foster and O'Brien.
So, I guess that means you're not coming out with us tonight. Come on, it's detective date night. It's not like you could forget we do this every Saturday. And you can't bail. You're kidding me. You're gonna bail again? This is the third week in a row. Alex and Paige aren't as lucky as me to be your partner. They miss seeing you.
They see me every morning when I walk in.
Only if we're both not on a case, and you know what I mean. Charlotte, please, come out with us.
Jen, I can't. I have to catch this killer. He's gotten away with 14 murders. I can't let him get away with another.
And one night is gonna make a difference.
I could. Genevieve, come on. Okay, how about this? Even if the killer is not caught by next week, I will still go out with you guys.
Promise?
Scout's honor.
You are not even a Girl Scout. Fine, but I'm holding you two next Saturday, and you can't bail. Spoil sport.
Slut? Biatch? Jerk?
Alright, I'll see you later. Try not to have too much fun.
Other case files? There's nothing linking any of these cases. What then? The hospital? Her car? Her bloody socks? What? What can look inside mean? I mean, Jesus, would it have killed her to write the name of the murderer instead of this cryptic... I'm going to hell. Look inside. That's it. Look inside. Captain Harper? Oh, hello, Don. Could you put your uncle on the phone for me, please? Thank you. Yes, Captain Harper. Good. Listen, I figured out what it meant. Yes, the message, look inside, she meant police force. Remember how I said that the victims seemed so random that it almost was like they were chosen that way? Well, it turns out they did have something in common. Every victim was inside the precinct within the past 5 years. Yes, I realize that's most of the town. But don't you see? It had to have been a cop. It could only have been one of us. Listen, meet me at my apartment as soon as you can. I'm headed there now, and I'll tell you more when we get there. But if it is somebody on the force, this line's no longer safe to talk. You do realize that struggling is not going to help you. What are you going to do, kill me?
Oh, don't be boring. Of course I'm going to kill you. But if you struggle, then I'll have to shoot you now, and that's hardly any fun, is it? Besides, if I kill you now, then you'll never figure out how I got away with it. And that's what you really want to know, isn't it? I'll let you in on a little secret. I didn't kill them.
Liar.
Honest, Scout's honor. I didn't lay a finger on them. I simply talked to them and they killed themselves.
With the poison you provided.
The cards have to be dealt in order to play the game.
Who are you? How could you do this? You are an officer of the law. You took an oath to protect.
Blah, blah, blah. You really are a spoil sport.
No.
You know, I'm surprised it took you this long to figure out. I thought you were the smart one.
Jen? How? What? You murdered all those people.
I already told you, sweetheart. I didn't kill them.
How then? At gunpoint? Oh, come on, hon. I thought you had more imagination than that.
I've already told you I only talk to them.
With a gun pointed at them.
The gun is only motivation to keep them seated at first. But I hardly need it.
What if they don't want to take the poison? What do you do then? Shove it down their throats and force them to swallow?
Kinky. But we both know that's not true. You saw it in the autopsies. The poison is clearly self-administered. And you said so yourself. I have quite a bit more of an imagination than that.
How then?
I convinced them it would be in their best interest to do things my way.
Of course. The families. You chose victims with strong family ties. You threaten the ones they love, they'll do whatever you want.
Ding, ding, ding! We have a winner. Everyone has a weak spot.
You're never going to get away with this.
Oh, sweetheart, of course I will. The pressure was just too much. You simply couldn't go on. So you solved the mystery the only way you could, by joining the victims. You have to admit, it's quite poetic.
I have no family. You have nothing over me.
Oh, sweetie, I know you better than you know yourself. You may be an only orphan child, but you still have a heart. A heart that belongs to Captain Mason Harper. Come on, I'm not blind. It's easy to see that you two are in love with each other, even if you're both too professional to do anything about it. You see, everyone has a weakness. And if you don't take this poison and play my little game, well, then he's going to die.
No.
No?
No. Mason can look after himself. He's strong, he's fast, and he's smart. He'll figure out what you did, and he'll come after you.
Are you sure about that?
If you're gonna kill me, you're gonna have to do it yourself. Go ahead. Shoot me. Shoot me! I'm not gonna play your game!
Okay, so then what happened?
Then Mason kicked down the door and shot her before she could pull the trigger.
So he was protecting you from clear and immediate danger?
Yes.
Okay, that's all I need. Oh, and one more thing. Are you alright?
My best friend and partner just murdered 14 people and tried to kill me. And now she's dead. How do you think I'm doing?
I only meant...
Then don't ask stupid questions.